Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and today we're gonna talk a little bit about Choux. Yeah, I got it right, I think. And a couple other things that were data mined, and just some things that are going on with E7 right now. First off, we have the next Mystic rotation. I'm sure y'all know this already because you can see it in game. But next Mystic rotation is going to be Dark Corvus, which is so exciting for me. Somebody I can skip. Not that he's not amazing. He's one of like the best Guild War, Arena offense, whatever you want to use him for in the entire game, if not the actual safest. He's just not somebody I'm spending my mystics on with new things coming out, you know? Like, I'm a new unit sort of fun person. So that's really exciting for me. That means by the time next mystics roll around, I'll have enough to get down to about 60 away from pity. So within the next 3 or 4 months, I should have a guaranteed mystic summon, which is good enough for me. And hopefully after Dark Corvus and then after the new one, it's ML Araminta, and my dreams can finally come true. By the way, any Final Fantasy 14 players here, can you make me a Araminta, either Silverblade or regular Araminta cosplay in FF14? Please get on it, because I wanna dress my character as that. Anyway, into the actual data mine here, as always, from Yufiend Throwaway, the bestest ever. We have a Yuna. I was about to say Yufiend, but this is a Yuna after school party skin. Looks fantastic. I like this. We've got the skill 3 animation here, and of course the bonus link. I love you, Yufiend. You're awesome. So Yuna bought a dress just for this party. She's not wearing her glasses today because apparently Hazel stepped on them by accident. Cool. We have the side story, A New Beginning here with Aether there and Razorino. We have new borders. Oh my golly gee. I feel like that's the Epic Pass border, right? Because this is an amazing border. Tutorials, cool. Artifact Crown of Glory, we've all seen this. It's already in the game. One thing I want to mention, Daphne in my Mangoville here did one summon and pulled the Crown of Glory, so I'm like, I can do that, and I summoned until I got a shiny, and I did. I got Crown of Glory in 6 summons, so I threw it on my FCC, and it's been good. I've been winning a lot on defense. I don't know if it's related, since, you know, I just threw it on there and I have like a 40% win rate anyway. But after throwing it on there, I noticed quite a few wins. So maybe people are getting surprised by this. And this is what we actually want to talk about today, which is Choux. And Choux here is adorable, but not my style of unit. Not a lot of people's style of unit. I've seen more complaints about Choux's design than I've seen for pretty much anybody at this point, which is interesting and understandable, and it's something I hope they go away with. You know, like, they could have done this design they could have done this design a lot differently, but at the same time, it's not sexualized by any stretch of the imagination. It's just like an adorable character, honestly. We'll get past that. We'll talk about that after. Capricorn, just like me. She's, what else here? Massive HP. But the most important part here we have are the multipliers here. And I've never been great at understanding multipliers and blah, 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 blah. I don't know how they work compared to other people. Like, I know how they work, but I don't know the exact numbers, what's good, what's not good. But I do know that she's very similar to something like an Alencia. So you can expect her to kind of have the same sort of damage as Alencia without the defense break. But she will have the defense penetration. She will have the soul burn, and a lot of other things. So whether or not you should pull for her is a really tough decision. Like, obviously, I still stand by my we should wait 3 days until the anniversary and see what's coming. That's absolutely 100% what you should do. No questions asked. But for the people who aren't going to listen to that and just want to know if they pull her the second the server goes up, I think this is going to be one of those mainstays in PvP for quite a long time. I'm not sure about defense, but specifically for offense, I feel like she's one of those incredibly safe units that you can use in place of somebody like a Dark Corvus. So, or maybe even alongside Dark Corvus. She just has damage over time that is pretty like it ramps up, and then you can soul burn it as well, if you know what I mean here. And it can line up to get a couple attacks at once with your CR boosting and Fwoosh and everything like that. And she shouldn't die, right? Like, you can stack her pure tank. We can look at her stats again. 7,300 flipping HP, which is insane. And then 657 defense. So she's got brutally high defenses. So it's going to be really hard to kill her. And her attacks scale off of her max HP. So I really feel like this is going to be one of those characters that we just are going to see everywhere. I think we'll see her on defense too, probably. But it's just somebody we're going to see everywhere. This critical hit resistance is so insanely good for helping you out for stabilizing offenses as well. And I think this is one of the characters I will pull, just because it's the type of character I feel like I need, you know? Like, I feel like this is the type of character I personally need for something like Guild War offense to make a lot of my battles safer. Granted, I could just use somebody like a Choux, but is there a but there? I'm trying to think, like, maybe I could use her and Choux together, because they share the same element. Like, I feel like if it was a different element, I would 100% use her everywhere. So I'm kind of thinking this through as we talk about it. But I feel like I'm gonna be summoning for sure, just because of the bruiser nature of her, and that's kind of where the game is right now. And especially for somebody like me, I don't really play RTA, but I play a lot of Guild War, obviously, and I really enjoy arena offense, and it's units like this that I think will really help there. Yeah, you probably should maybe summon, but not until after we see what's coming from the anniversary. I want to show you a couple more things that were just added into the game too. And three new pieces of art. I'm only going to show two of them though, that were added into the game. God, this is one of my favorites. I love this about Lilias, just like the deviousness in her eyes and her smile. This is the type of character I love, and I love how we have the back panel there, which we found out by some awesome Reddit user who slowed everything down. And then we have the Luluka, and this is kind of cool too. It's like a less, like, this is, I'm going to gut you, and then I'm going to gut your mom, and then I'm gonna gut your family, and then I'm going to, like, you know, like, she's gonna cut everybody. And this one is just like, I'm gonna blow you up, you know? Like, they're two similar but very different things. And if you notice in this one, we have Violet in the background chucking up his apple. Anyways, we're gonna stop here. I'm just having a little bit of fun looking at stuff lately. I also notice you can't see Violet. There's Violet. Could you see everything with Lilias? You probably couldn't, but there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.